Hi, Martin Knox here. On this Friday, as we head into the weekend, I want to try to offer you a word of encouragement. Uh, Back in the middle of March, we're now in the middle of June. In the middle of the March, the world came to a sudden halt as we were globally fighting a pandemic, and we still are in this day. But in those early days and weeks, everybody just had to stop for a while. It's interesting watching people respond to that. And quickly people tired of it. They wanted to go back to being busy and have places to go and things to do because, quite frankly, we bought into the lie that we have to be busy all the time. But God had a different plan for us. God actually had a plan that called on us to rest and even put it in the commandments. Exodus 20, verse 8, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days you shall labor, do all your work. The seventh is a Sabbath to the Lord your God. He's saying to us, it's a day for rest to the Lord your God because you're going to trust God to take care of you. I think that's why a lot of us don't want to stop for a day. We think there's just too many things we have to do, and we have to take care of all of these things. And we're saying, God, I don't trust you to take care of them. Well, I could go a long time for that, but you might not listen that long. And besides that, I just want this to be a word of encouragement for you. I think people are tired. And you may be going, why? We've all been home for so long. Well, people aren't as home as much. I go for a walk many evenings of the week. And the traffic has picked up. I know we're not all at home like we were for a little while. And so we're back to routines and people are physically tired. And we're fighting a pandemic. And then now as well, we've had raised awareness of social injustice and our concern about that and the shifting nature for many of us because we are now seeing what we haven't seen before. And that's a different talk. And I'm mindful I'm saying this all on Juneteenth, and I celebrate this day. I'm very thankful for it. But those kinds of things wear on us physically, but they wear on us emotionally, they wear on us spiritually. But because of that, God knew we would be involved in those kinds of things, and God said, hey, take a Sabbath. God said, look, I worked 6 days and then I rested a day because I needed rest. It's good to rest. God set the pattern for us. When God gave the commandment, it's recorded in Deuteronomy, the Ten Commandments recorded there. The reasoning there is different than it is in Exodus. And there, the reasoning is, hey, look, you were slaves in the land of Egypt and I brought you out because in slavery you worked all the time. On this Juneteenth, we need to be mindful that was done to black people in this nation. They know what it's like to need rest. Many are still yearning for rest. We're becoming more aware. But to really rest, we must rest in the Lord. That's what it calls on us to do, to rest in the Lord. And realize it's for everybody. Everybody needs to rest. When I was a high school kid, a man in our church was a master mechanic, diesel mechanic, could fix a lot of things, fix stuff on my car even. Told the story of some custom combiners were coming through and they had a piece of equipment that broke down. And they contacted him about coming to fix it. And he said, well, I can't come until I can be there on Saturday. And they said, no, for them, that was their Sabbath day. We're not going to ask you to work. And he said, well, I guess I could come Sunday. And they said, isn't that your Sabbath day, your day that you worship? Yes. He said, we'll wait till Monday. Well, that's the attitude and the spirit we all need about the Sabbath. God designed it for you to bless you. It only blesses you if you observe and practice the Sabbath. Let me encourage you to do that this weekend. The rest will be good for you. The trust in God to take care of everything will be good for you. Have a great, restful weekend. God bless you.